To be honest, I don't trust you. And bro, I don't trust you. I've seen you lie before.
What do you mean? You seen me lie before?
Yes, I've seen you lie before.
What I lie? What I lie about? What I lie about?
The chronic dilemma and all this stupid stuff.
What was the lie though? What was the lie?
That the Quran confirms the Bible and the Torah that you have today. This is not true.
Yeah, what's the lie?
It's a lie.
Hi, welcome back to Religious Insights. On this episode of this debate, a Muslim came to make claims that because Jesus was made lower than the angels, then he is no longer God, but a prophet. Let's watch this video as Godlogic dismantled this belief.
Pretty good. Thank you for coming.
Okay, I had a question for you, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, can you explain Hebrews chapter 2, verse 7?
What's it say?
It says that Jesus was made lower than the angels during a period of time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Have you read Hebrews chapter 2 before?
Like the entire chapter?
Yeah, or at least maybe the first 6 verses before verse 7. Have you read the previous verses?
No, I haven't. I was just about to do it before I was going to join, but
okay.
No, I haven't done it.
Okay. Well, let's do that. It says, therefore, we must pay closer attention to what we have heard, lest we drift away from it. For since the message declared by angels.
Wait. No, just say the translation so I can just like follow you.
I'm in the ESV translation.
Okay. Okay. You can keep on going.
All right. We must pay attention to what we have heard, lest we drift away from it. Verse 2. For since the message declared by angels proved to be reliable, and every transgression or disobedience received a just retribution, how shall we escape if we neglect such a great salvation? It was declared at first by the Lord, and it was attested to us by those who heard, while God also bore witness by signs and wonders and various miracles and gifts of the Holy Spirit distributed according to his will. For it was not to angels that God subjected the world to come, of which we are speaking. It has been testified somewhere. What is man that you are mindful of him? Or the son of man that you care for him? You made him for a little while lower than the angels. You have crowned him with honor and glory, putting everything in subjection under his feet. Now, in putting everything in subjection to him, he left nothing outside his control. At present, we do not see yet everything subjected to him, but we see him who for a little while was made lower than the angels, namely Jesus, crowned with glory and honor because of the suffering of death, so that by the grace of God he might taste death for everyone. For it was fitting that he, for whom and by whom all things exist, in bringing many sons to glory, should make the founder of their salvation perfect through suffering. Okay, so what this shows here is how Jesus, who before taking on flesh, was above the angels, right? Had that reputation and that rank above the angels, lowered himself and humbled himself to the form of a servant, and was made for a little while he did his mission on earth, lower than the angels, and then was raised up back to exaltation.
Okay, so when Jesus was made to be flesh, was he still God?
Yes, he was still. Yep, he was still both God and man. So but what he does is he takes on a servant's role, becomes a humble, obedient servant, and by taking on flesh, in that sense, he's made lower than the angels for a little while.
Okay, so is it his like God essence that is lower than the angels, or is it his human essence that is lower than the angels?
It's pertaining to it's pertaining to his human nature, that he takes on human nature, he takes on flesh, and humbles himself and comes down, makes himself of no reputation, and therefore that's how it can be said that he was made for a little while a little lower than the angels,
Okay, so God was made lower than the angels.
according to his flesh. Yeah.
How can he be God if he's lower than the angels?
What did I just explain to you?
Yeah, you said he humbled himself, and his flesh was made lower than the angels, and his human
He was
essence
made
was
for,
made
he was
to be
made
son.
he was made lower than the angels by humbling himself and taking the form
Yeah,
of a
okay.
servant. So what's
Okay,
how does that take away from him being divine?
okay, like being a human and being God, it's a contradiction. You can't be both. So if you see him as God and a human, then like it doesn't make sense. And in this verse,
I see.
like
I see.
okay, go. Yeah.
It would be a contradiction if I was saying that he's God in the same sense that he's not
And a
God,
human.
in the same sense that he's not God. But I'm not saying that he has two natures: one that's divine and another that's human. They don't contradict each other.
But they're contradicting each other.
No, they don't.
The divine nature and the human nature is contradicting each other.
How so?
They can't be two at the same time.
How so?
Because God's nature is contradictory to the human nature. Because God is
You're
knowledgeable. Humans aren't all knowledgeable.
You're not telling me how God having a divine nature and then also taking on a human nature that doesn't mix or dilute his divine nature in any way, but is united in this person of the Son. How that's a contradiction?
Okay, but this verse proves that this is a contradiction because look, you're saying he was divine at the time, but he still was made lower than the angels while being divine. So how can this make sense?
Can God be given things?
Can God be given things?
Yeah.
No, like what do you mean?
Can he be given things?
Like what do you mean by things? Well, what kind of things?
Can he inherit? Can he be given something that's not his?
No.
Okay. So if he were to inherit something, then that shows that he's not God.
If we were to inherit something, it depends on like.
What does it depend on?
I mean, it depends on the context and meaning and so on.
Interesting. So it depends on the context on whether or not God can inherit or be given something, even though he's the owner of all things at the same time.
No. I would say God can't be given something. No. Actually, no.
You say no?
I was yapping.
Okay.
Yeah, I say no.
So, all right. So why is one of the names of Allah the best of inheritors?
I actually don't know, and there's probably an explanation for this, but I'm not knowledgeable enough to know this.
Would you say that disqualifies him from being God?
No, I wouldn't say it does, because there's an explanation for this.
Interesting.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
So you see how you grant that there's an explanation for how Allah, who's the owner of all things and completely singular in his essence, he's not multi-personal. It's just him. How he can be an inheritor, how he can receive things that doesn't belong to him. You see how you say that if there's probably a context or explanation where that works.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
No, to be honest, I don't trust you. And bro, I don't trust you. I've seen you lie before.
What do you mean? You seen me lie before?
Yes, I've seen you lie before.
What I lie? What I lie about? What I lie about?
The chronic dilemma and all this stupid stuff.
What was the lie though? What was the lie?
That the Quran confirms the Bible and the Torah that you have today. This is not true.
Yeah, what's the lie?
It's a lie.
Show me that it's a lie.
You said the Quran confirms the Bible and the Torah that you have today. This is your words, okay? This is a lie.
Yeah, where's the lie?
What do you mean where's the lie? It's a lie. He's not confirming the Bible and the Torah that you have today.
Oh, what's he confirming?
He's confirming the Injil that was sent down to Jesus, peace be upon him.
Yeah, what was that?
It was a revelation sent to Jesus by God.
Yeah, what was that though?
I just said what it was.
No, you're not. You're just saying it's a revelation to given to you. What was that revelation? What was that? What was that Injil?
It was a revelation sent down by God to Jesus.
You just gonna repeat it? You're a bot.
Yeah, but it's literally what it is.
All right. Let me help you.
Supposed to be.
Let me help you. Was it written or was it just some oral revelation?
It was revealed to Jesus.
I know you said that already.
It might have been written. I don't know if it was written or not.
You don't know if it was written or not?
No, but it wasn't a book that was revealed to Jesus.
Chapter 7, verse 157 says it was written down, bro. It says it was written down and is with the Christians.
Okay, chapter 7. No, this. Listen, you see, you lie again, bro. This is why I don't trust you. Okay, chapter 7, verse. Go. Chapter 7, verse.
157. You don't know the verse, but you're saying I'm lying?
150.
If I'm telling the truth about this, will you trust me now?
Okay. No, I will never trust you.
Even if I'm telling the truth, you'll still never trust me.
No, I know you're a liar. I know you're a liar. I don't.
You haven't proved me to be a liar. Prove it.
I proved you to be a liar. You're a liar. Okay, listen. We want to follow the messenger, the unlettered prophet, whose description we find in the Torah and the Gospel.
Do you read Arabic?
No, I'm not. Like, I understand the Arabic language, but I don't read the Quranic Arabic.
Okay, the word there that it translates as description. It's not description. It's written. The word is maktubin, which means written. Do you want to see?
Let's. Okay, no, wait. Okay.
Yeah, go to Quran.com and it'll tell you. It'll help you out.
Yeah, I see. I'm in Quran.com. Maktuban.
You see it?
Okay, it can have different meanings.
No, it means written.
It can have different meanings.
Okay. So you see it. You see that the Injil was written down, right?
With them,
you see that it was written.
I'm not saying the Injil was written down.
That's what the text. That's what the verse says, right?
It might have been written down, but I don't know.
Okay, all right. Read the verse again. Read the verse. Read the verse.
No.
Read the verse.
The main thing being.
Read the verse.
I'll keep. Okay. Chill. Why are you getting mad, bro? Chill. Okay. The ones who follow the messenger, the unlettered prophet, whose description they find in their Torah.
You just saw that it was written. Why do you keep saying description?
No. Listen, this word can mean different things.
Take care of yourself. Thanks for coming. I'm telling you guys, man, you guys make your religion look so silly. You do. You make your religion look silly. But keep coming. Keep coming and doing it. I love it. In front of thousands of people, you're making Islam look as dumb as it sounds.
All right, welcome back, guys. That was a very fascinating and educating one. Let us know your views in the comment section. Share this video, subscribe, hit the notification button, and like this video as well. This is one of the things we have been saying over and over again, that people should stop using dawah scripts given to you by your imams. They are setting you up for big time embarrassment, because how on earth can they just give you just one verse to go and debate without you reading the previous verses and also the preceding verses for you to understand the context in which that chapter is talking about? They only give you only one verse for you to go and embarrass yourself. So stop collecting dawah scripts to come and debate. It only shows that you people do not study your Quran or study the Bible to understand from which context it is speaking from before coming out to debate, and it is becoming fast embarrassing. Jesus lowering himself below the angels is just like a king leaving his castle to live and walks among his subjects. It doesn't mean that he stops being a king at any point of that period. Also, when Jesus put on a towel and washed the disciples' feet, did he stop being Jesus? There was no point during that period that he stopped being Jesus. But because he chooses to wash the disciples' feet, does not reduce the respect and the honor the disciples has for him. When David danced before the Lord as he led the Ark of the Covenant into Jerusalem, did he stop being the king of Israel? There was no point in that period that he stops being a king. but he danced before the Lord almost naked down to Jerusalem. So for the fact that a king stooped down to carry out some certain duties does not stop that king from being a king. And it is sad that these guys hear what they want to hear and see what they want to see, regardless the truth being presented before them. The only defense they have is to accuse someone of being a liar, but yet he has never read or researched the subject he came on to debate. So how would he know if he's been lied to or not? So guys, let's know your views about this video in the comment section. Don't forget to share it with your friends, your family. Subscribe if you have not done so. Thank you for watching. We would love to see you in our next video.